Hey, this is Overpass Insights. My name is Eric and I make apps. Now today, if you're having trouble releasing your app, you need to move your goal forward. Alright, so yesterday I did a short video about how if you've released an app to the App Store or the Play Store, if you release any bit of software at all, you should be very proud of yourself because not a lot of people do it. I mean, millions of people have. I mean, millions of apps are out there, but there's so many more people who talk about releasing something and never actually do. I'm sure you've spoken to them, I've spoken to them. When they find out you're an app developer, they say, "Oh, I got this app idea. I don't know if I want to tell you because I don't want you to steal my idea." And you're like, "Dude, I don't want to steal your idea." It's execution is way more important than just an idea. But so they have this idea, but they haven't invested any money into hiring developers or learning the skills to actually develop themselves, or they may have started development but they haven't released it because their goal is not, or their reward is not to actually release the application. Their goal is to have $1 million application that makes them billions and everybody likes and is super popular, and there's a lot of things in that goal and that reward that is outside of their control, right? So in the end, they don't ever release anything. And really what you need to do is your goal should be get that thing live, get that thing out there, and then you can start looking at, okay, what's working, what's not working, what do we need, what do I need to change, or what kind of keywords we need, are the screenshots working, are people finding it through search? If they're not finding it through search, what can we do with the search, the name, the keywords, all this stuff. If they're finding it through search but they're not downloading it, what can we do about the screenshots and the description? Why are they not making that download decision at that point? But before you go live, you don't know anything. Everything is just academic. So, actually putting something out there is important. Now, a few years ago, on this channel, I was doing the daily Overpass. Every single day I was putting out a video. It was kind of this thing where I thought, I was doing a weekly one for a couple years, and then I thought, what if I could do it every single day? I'll bet I could. And so I started doing 5 days a week, and at the first couple weeks it was difficult. Like I was thinking, I don't know anything else to talk about. But then I got better and better at it, and I started doing it every single day. And the thing was, at the time, the goal was not to put out really high quality content. It was just to share my thoughts each and every single day. If I could get a video out if I get a video out in a day, it's a good day, right? If I get to the gym that day, it's a good day, right? The things that I have some sort of control over. If you read Atomic Habits, he talks a lot about this, setting, goals and rewards about that are actually achievable, and over time they start to compile. Or Darren Hardy's book, The Compound Effect, he talks about this too, just doing those one things that you do have control over. So with the videos, doing it on a daily basis, after a while, I started to get more subscribers, started to get more views, which was cool. But then it started to get into my head, and I stopped producing. The goal stopped being just get a video out there. It started to be what can I, it started to be less me sharing my thoughts, whatever I want to talk about. It's I started thinking, well, what do you guys want to hear about? What do you guys want me to talk about? And then all of a sudden, it changed, and it became less fun. It became less achievable. I started chasing the likes and the nice comments, and all of a sudden, I started to do the same thing that the app developers do who never release anything, or to call them app developers. I think you're not an app developer unless you've actually released something, right? So the app developers who never actually release anything, I'm doing the same thing. I'm starting to chase something that I don't have control over. I don't have control over whether you guys like this or don't like this, or you say something, "Oh, Eric, this is a really bad video today." I'm cool with that, right? I just have to be. The goal for me is to produce. The same thing happens, for going to the gym. I've so many times in my life I thought, okay, I'm gonna get healthy. I'm gonna start going to the gym, and I would go for maybe a week. Maybe a few times a week, and then it just petered off because my goal was not get to the gym today and I'll feel really good after I go to the gym today. My goal was I'm gonna get thin, or I'm gonna lose weight, or I'm gonna put on lots of muscles. And when that doesn't happen, you lose your motivation. The reason I'm putting this video out here today is just talk about how, if your goal is way out here, you need to move it forward. Your goal should be the next thing to do. Even if it's, today I'm going to write a blog post, or today I'm going to work on this function that's been bothering me for a while. Today I'm going to get this bug out of the way that's been keeping me from actually opening up the coding window, is causing me to procrastinate and push that back. I'm going to sit down and I'm going to do whatever you have to do. Pomodoro technique, force yourself to sit down for 25 minutes and then you take a break or whatever and focus on this one thing without getting distracted. That should be the goal. That should be the reward at the end of the day. I am so ranting on this today, but it's something I've been thinking about a lot lately. It's, for me, a good day is if I can get to the gym. I got to the gym today. I feel really good. If I get a video out, that's pretty good, because it doesn't happen so often anymore, because I've gotten a lot lazy in that way. If I could put in release something for a client, or or to do something really cool which impresses a client, that makes me feel really good too. But again, it's more, whether or not they're impressed, again, is outside my control, but I really, really try. So anyway, I just thought I'd share my thoughts with you guys on this. For those guys who have not actually gone live yet, it feels really good to get something out there on the App Store. It really, really does. And even though it's not, they're not or even, if you guys want to start a YouTube channel or whatever, the goal should not be, you put a couple videos out there, it's like, it's not getting any views, I quit. It's like, no, the goal should be producing. The only thing you have control over is what you create. And if you create something that you like, then, then you just, you can't control how other people receive it. So just a little bit of a rant today. I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope your week is going really well. That is it for today. I'll talk to you guys again next time.